Time for another unique bead bracelet that will get you to think of creating triangles into links. The Bead Triangle Link Bracelet is a creative twist on a common shape, easy to make, and looks great. So get ready for a tutorial that will fulfill your creative needs. Feel free to give this video a like and enjoy this episode of TurboBeads. Here's a list of everything you need to make the Bead Triangle Link Bracelet. To make the Triangle Link Bracelet, the first thing we'll need to do is to start out with 2 feet of string and add 3 beads to that string. When you have all of those beads on that string, you'll move those beads toward one end of the string and tie both ends of string together with a square knot, bringing all of those beads together in a tri-shape. This will give us one long end of string to use and one short end of string to use. Be sure that your knot is tied nice and tight, ensuring those beads are locked into formation. This is what it should look like. Now, you'll take the long end of the string and run it to the closest bead point, setting us up for the next steps. What we are doing is creating a triangle by making a custom tri-bead and building around it with the 3 beads in between each point to create the triangle. Now that we have the string all set, we'll take that long end of string and add 3 beads to that string. Then, we will run that string to the next bead point. With the 3 beads on the string, let's go ahead and run that string to the next bead point. Once you pull the string all the way through, the 3 beads will stack in place in a shape like this, making it the first point in the triangle. While using that same end of string, we will continue using the same steps to create the points of the triangle. By adding 3 beads to the string, when you have those beads on the string, you'll run them to the next bead point, pulling the string all the way through until the beads stack in place, creating the next point of the triangle. This is what it should look like so far. With the second point finished, it's time to create another point of the triangle. Once again, using that same end of string, adding 3 beads to the string, running that string to the next bead point, pulling the string all the way through until the beads stack in place, creating the final point of the triangle. Be sure to pull the string nice and tight to keep the beads in a tight formation. From this point, I would recommend reinforcing the triangle by running the string through all of the beads that create the outline of the shape several times. This will make the triangle more solid and firm. Continue doing this until you find a good stopping point, which will be the original starting point. Once you've reinforced the triangle and the beads are in a tight formation, with the ends of string next to each other, you will tie both ends of string together with a square knot to keep all of those beads locked in place. Be sure that your knot is tied nice and tight, ensuring everything stays together. Carefully cut off the tied loose ends of string, and you've created a bead triangle. Now that you know how to make a bead triangle, we will need to make a total of 7 bead triangles in order to fill up the size of a bracelet. Of course, you are always free to use the colors that you're choosing. As you can see, I've made 7 triangles of different colors for this bracelet. Leave a comment below letting me know what colors you decide to use. Now that we have our triangles all set, we'll need 2 feet of elastic stretch cord, which we will use to connect all the bead triangles together. Let's go ahead and take our elastic string and the bead triangle. Next, you'll run that string through a number of beads through one side of the triangle through the top point of the triangle as well. Let me go ahead, demonstrate, and show you how this is done. Watch closely as I show you the path I'm taking when running the string through these beads. This visual reference should give you a pretty good idea on what beads the string should run through. When running the string through these 6 beads of this triangle, be sure to take your time and ensure the string is all the way through each bead. Now that you have the string through one side of the triangle and through the top, this is how it should look. If the string is sticking on the outside of the beads like this, you can pull both ends of string tightly and the string will snap into place. As I said before, this is how everything should look. As you can see, the string is going through one side of the beads. When that bead triangle is all set, you can move that bead triangle toward the middle of the string. With the first bead triangle added, let's add the next bead triangle to the string using the same paths as we did before with the previous triangle. Again, watch closely as I run the string through the beads of this triangle. Remember, the string will run through 6 beads on one side of the bead triangle, including the tip. So continue running the string through the bead triangle until the string is coming out of the top point. Once you have the string going through one side of the bead triangle, don't forget you can also pull the both ends of the string to get the string to snap into place. Now that we have the orange triangle in place, push that triangle toward the other triangle and they will appear to look connected like this. Once again, we'll add another bead triangle to the string, which I'll let this step play out once more so that you can have a visual reference and hopefully understand what path to run the string through. As you can see, this is exactly how we added the previous triangles to the string, running the string through one side of the triangle up toward the top with the string through the top point of the triangle. Remember to take your time when guiding the string through each bead to ensure you haven't missed a point. With the elastic string going through one side of the red triangle and the string coming out of the top point, you can pull both ends of the string to snap the string in place. As usual, you can see how the string is running through the bead triangle. With the triangle all set, push it toward the other triangles and they will appear to be connected, fitting like a puzzle piece, just like this. From this point, we will continue adding bead triangles to the string until you have all 7 of them on the string, using the same steps every time by running the string through the beads on one side of the triangle towards the top with the string coming out of the bead at the top point of that triangle, pushing that bead triangle toward the other triangles, fitting into place, appearing to be connected just like a puzzle piece. Adding the triangles to the elastic cord can be easy, but also be more time consuming depending on the type of elastic string and the size of beads used for this bracelet. Again, this will become easier after repeating a few times. Knowing how the string is ran through the beads, you will also be able to get in the rhythm and cruise your way through this part. As you can see, I've added all 7 triangles to the elastic cord. Don't forget, you can pull both ends of the string and the string will go right into place. Be sure to push the triangles towards each other, keeping them in a tight formation. Now that we have all 7 bead triangles on the string, this is what it should look like. As you can see, the string should be running through the beads just like this from one side to the other. From this point, we will take each end of the elastic string and run them through the bead triangles once more, but this time the string will go through the beads that haven't had the elastic string run through them yet. Again, I will go ahead and demonstrate so that you can see it as well. Watch closely as I take the elastic string on the end and run it back through the first bead triangle of the link of triangles. Once you get that elastic string through the beads and pull, the bead triangles on the ends will come together, giving us the shape of the bracelet. Continue running the elastic string through the beads that don't have the elastic string run through them yet. As you can see, it's the same path as we've used before, running the string through the beads on one side of the triangle toward the top with the string coming out of the top point of the triangle. Let's show the step once again so that you can see where the string is being ran. With this visual reference, this should make things easier to see and understand. Running the elastic string through one side of the triangle toward the top and the elastic string going out of the top point of the triangle. As you can see, this is how you do it, just as simple as it looks. So just continue running that elastic string back to these bead triangles once again until the 2 ends of elastic string meet up. As you should know, you can use either end of the elastic string, running that string through each triangle, of course, until the 2 ends meet up. As I've said before, be sure and taking your time ensuring that you run the elastic string in the correct path and have gone through each bead. This way, your bead bracelet will turn out exactly how you want it to be built with quality TLC. Once you have ran the elastic string back through all of the triangles, this is how it should look, with the string running on each side and crossing at the connecting points. With the 2 ends of string that have now met up, we will tie both ends of string together with a square knot to lock everything in place. Feel free to tie the knot as many times as you feel is necessary to ensure everything stays together and connected. After your knot is tied, you'll carefully cut off the tied loose ends of string, and your bead triangle link bracelet is now complete. And there you have it, another unique bead bracelet that was fun to make. Hopefully this tutorial was helpful and you can create one just as great. So what did you think about this design? You know I'd love to hear your thoughts about it in the comments below. And if there's anything you'd like to add, requests or suggestions, don't be afraid to say something as well. And if you are new, or you just haven't already, don't forget, you can always subscribe if you want to be notified for more bead tutorials just like this one. Hoping to see you in the next one and fulfill your creative needs. Until next time, wear it and share it. Thanks for watching TurboBeads.